Who is easy to confuse? Who is easy to abuse? Who was born to lose? Babooze, 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 babooze. And these three guys were sentenced to death by guillotine. A Chinese guy, a Japanese guy, and a Portuguese guy. The executioner called the Chinese guy up first. You, Wing Fat, you come up here first. By the way, the executioner was Samoan. So Wing Fat went up to the block. And the executioner asks Wing Fat, hey, Wing Fat, you want to face down or up? And Wing Fat says, oh, I know, like a look up. That blade looked terrible. I like a face down. So the executioner pulled the rope. The blade got stuck before it cut Wing Fat's neck off. So Wing Fat was allowed to go free. Equipment failure. Executioner calls the Japanese guy up next. Masa, it's your turn. You come up here on the block. So Masa goes up on the block. Executioner asks, you want to face it down or you want to face up? And Masa says, I know right, look up. That blade no good. I face it down. So the executioner pulls the rope, the blade drops again, but gets stuck again. So Masa is allowed to go free, equipment failure. The Portuguese is next. Executioner calls him up. Mano, you next, you come up here. So Mano went up. Executioner asks, you want to face down or face up? And Mano says, I'm not scared of the blade, I'm going to face up. So the executioner, just about ready to pull the rope, Mano yells, wait, I see the problem. Babooze, 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 babooze. Had this lady at the baggage claim counter, and the guy behind the counter was Japanese. His name was Glenn, and she was upset because they didn't bring her dog out, and she was waiting half hour. So she went to the counter and she was yelling at Glenn, man. She was giving it to him. Where's my dog? I wait half hour for my dog. You still don't bring my dog out. And Glenn, I mean, he was really frightened to death for this wild lady. So he says, calm down, Mrs. Medeiros. So, she was Portuguese. Anyway, so he went behind into the warehouse. And he saw this box way in the corner. He opened the box. There was the dog, dead. Ho! Glenn's Okole went slam shut. He was frightened. He was squeaking all over the place. He was thinking, he said, oh. So he went to Humane Society. And he saw this dog. It looked just like the dead dog. He was so happy. So he took the live dog. He threw out the dead dog. The Filipino janitors fighting over the dead dog. He puts the live dog in the box. He takes the box to Mrs. Medeiros. Mrs. Medeiros, here's your dog. She opens up the box. This not my dog. My dog dead. I brought him home to bury him. Babooze, 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 babooze. I'm very, very nervous. I have moths in my stomach. Most people have butterflies when they get nervous, but us Portuguese, we have moths. When I have gas, dust come out. You know the dust from the moth wings? You know your mother told you don't look at the moth, the dust going to blind you. I blinded so many people in my life, it's unreal. Babooze, 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 babooze. You know, when we were little kids, we used to laugh because, you know, the old Filipino man used to say farking lot instead of parking lot, you know. And it's true. And one time I went to a wedding reception and the MC went on stage and he said, may I have your attention please? We have a car that is blocking the driveway. Filipinos, when they cannot think of a word, you know, when they speak in English and they try to think of a vocabulary, you know, the vocabulary getting mixed up in the brain, so they think and think.
most people, they stop and they think, and then they tell the word, they figure out the word and they use it in a sentence. Not Filipinos, they feel they have to keep the sentence going. So they hold a note until they get the word, And then when they finally got the word, then they yell it out because they're so happy, Blocking the driveway. The license plate is as follows. 1, 2, 3, LBQ. 1, 2, 3, L as in elephant. B as in victory. And Q as in cucumber. I wanted to die. But what took the cake was when a guy stood up and went to move his car. That's what really... Babooze, 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 babooze.